We have Martin Kaymer, who's the captain of the Cliques. We have Lee Westwood, the captain of the Majestics, and Sergio Garcia, the captain of the Fireballs. How are you balancing advocating for yourself and also advocating for your team at the same time?
It's an individual sport, but in this, obviously this league, with LIV, they add that team aspect, which, for all of us, we have a long history. Lee has the longest history of Ryder Cups. So we all enjoy that team aspect a lot.
Yeah, obviously it's an exciting aspect to the format. I think, like Martin, you go out and try and shoot as low as possible. In the balance of our team, we've got two older guys that are fairly steady, and myself and Ian, and hopefully the younger guys, Sam and Laurie, are going to go out and throw in some low ones and shoot the lights out.
For me, it's super exciting. I love team sports. Obviously, yes, we're all playing our own ball, but at the same time, it's nice to build relationships with your partners, with your teammates, and kind of peek out and see how they're doing.
Lee, it's your making your debut as a captain this week. Is it changing anything for you in your approach to the week?
I guess there's a little bit more responsibility, but no, I'll just be concentrating on my own game, as I hope all my other teammates will be concentrating on theirs.
Is there anything that the tour could have done to prevent you from joining LIV? And also, are you at all disappointed in some of the comments that have come from the tour?
Well, I think both tours could have communicated with the players better. I personally am disappointed with the European Tour's approach to it. I've been a European Tour member for 29 years, and a lot of those years I've also been a member of the PGA Tour as well. And the European Tour, as long as I've played my four, I've never had any problems with me playing anywhere else, and now it seems to be a problem.
Similar for me, obviously, yes. I think that we could have they could have communicated better with us and come to. I think we could have all come to an agreement if they really want it. I've played both the PGA Tour and the European Tour for 24 years, so obviously I've been very faithful to both of them, and it is a little bit disappointing.
Transparency is a big thing. That would have been great for many reasons to evaluate all the options that all the tours have, and that we can all decide together.
Sergio, I have a question for you. Eugenio, he has idolized you growing up. What kind of advice are you giving him on your own?
The only thing I could do, or I did, was to give him as much of my experiences as I could growing up and turning pro and everything. And then obviously it comes down to him making his own decision.
All three of you spoke about team golf, and all three of you have very rich histories in the Ryder Cup. I'm wondering if you knew whether this decision would jeopardize your guys' Ryder Cup futures.
Yeah, I guess there was. You never knew how everyone was going to act. Obviously, you were hoping that it wouldn't change, and we still hope that it won't affect it. I think at the end of the day, like I said, I did this for several reasons. I did it because I think this is the future of golf, because I think that this is a great opportunity, not only to do what I love, which is playing golf, but at the same time be able to spend more time with my family and watch them grow. I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, so it's nice to watch them grow as much as possible. I hope that I still have the possibility, as I'm sure they do too, to be a part of or a few more Ryder Cup teams. But that's not going to depend on us now, and we'll just keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, I mean, why should it be threatened? I've been playing Ryder Cup golf since 1997, and the criteria has been to be a member of the European Tour. Now, the criteria for being a member of the European Tour is to play 4 events. Why should they change that now?
I love to play Ryder Cups. I've been part of important Ryder Cups in my career, and I would love to play for Sergio or Lee one day. That's just how it is. Obviously, we didn't know what the sanctions might become one day. But if you ask me if I would do the same, if I would make the same choice, absolutely, because I do believe in the whole vision that LIV Golf provides for the game of golf.
As guys who played on the European Tour and came up on the European Tour, what was your reaction seeing the PGA Tour and the European Tour make all these changes so quickly and kind of lean into one another?
Well, I'd like to see more transparency with what this strategic alliance is all about. You know, people have been talking about it, but we haven't had too many details so far of what it means to the European Tour.
So you've all heard the debate about whether golfers should participate in the LIV Tour because of Saudi Arabia's human rights record. But I was wondering what you feel your responsibilities are as an athlete.
Well, I think golf is, it's just brings good things everywhere. Sports in general, and us as golfers and role models and stuff. That's what we try to do, and we're trying to bring the best we have to everywhere we go, and if we can help any country or any place in the world, that's what we're going to do, and that's probably one of the reasons why we're here.
I think golf and sport is a force for good, and it does a lot of good things. So pretty much along the same lines as what Sergio said, yeah.
What was the most important thing you learned about being captain in London, and what kind of adjustments, if any, will you make this week?
Well, I mean, obviously it was something new, something different. I tried to engage with my players as much as I could. Then it comes down to playing and playing well. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, for me it was a bit strange to be the captain. You know, I'm that kind of like a guy. I'm rather under the radar. You know, I don't want to be in the front line. I'm a good second, I would say. But all of a sudden you're the captain, and I must say it was strange on one hand, but on the other hand, I think playing a few more of those events, being the captain in the events, will make me, grow as a person as well. I will understand myself a little bit better.
You know, one thing I did identify was the volatility of it all. You know, our team was comfortably in second place with 2 holes to go. I think we were 5 shots clear of the third team, and I finished poorly, and the other two guys in the team that counted dropped a couple of shots over the last 2 holes, and all of a sudden 5 shots in front went to 1 shot behind. So really it's a case of trying right to the line and not being complacent.
Is there something about having a team that you can have a camaraderie with, relationships with?
Without a doubt, yeah. Like I was mentioning earlier, I think that we play a very individual sport throughout our whole lives, and now we have the possibility of making it a little bit more of a little group, like a little family, and you definitely build stronger relationships through that.
I'm curious to know your guys' response to the assertion that this isn't competition, but rather exhibition golf.
You know, it's their opinion. I mean, I don't know exactly what they said, but at the end of the day, for us, I can tell you that when we're out there, we're competing and we're trying our hardest, and everyone is, and it's not easy.
Since LIV came on the scene, prize funds have gone up, opportunities have gone up, and we all saw what the PGA Tour announced a few days ago, and one of their things is to pretty much replicate at the end of the season what LIV is doing 8 weeks of the year this year, and for I don't know how many weeks next year.
How are the asks different on a LIV Golf tournament week as far as what you guys have to do, obligations, compared to a PGA Tour or European Tour week?
They're not that different. They're not that different from a lot of the tournaments we play.
Are they optional, or are you guys given like a schedule of events to attend?
Some are optional. Some you have to attend.
When you play elite golf, you get to the top level. You generally have contracts with pretty much every tournament you play.
When you see the PGA add events, add the prize money after you guys go to LIV, how does that hit you personally?
I'm happy that they can enjoy that. I just see it that way.
I think it's great for the guys out there, that LIV maybe made other tours to elevate their possibilities.
Yeah, competition's good. Keep it simple.
Great. Thank you guys very much.